Since 2007, the School of Environment and Sustainability has been creating exceptional professionals coming out of 2 thesis-oriented programs, 2 professional degree programs, and an undergraduate certificate. The school has set itself up to tackle the most pressing and complex challenges when we think about the environment and sustainability. This would include big questions like, how do we sustain ecosystems into the future? How do we ensure water security for a growing global population? And what does it mean to have a sustainable community? We've been very fortunate to attract some of the best faculty from around the world, as well as a cohort of amazing students.
As a SENS student, we bring our own perspectives to the table as we work through these complex environmental issues to find really great solutions.
I chose to come to SENS to advance my environmental skills because back home, where I'm from, environmental issues have not really been tackled.
SENS taught me to trust myself, to trust that I can step outside my comfort zone and excel in it.
For me, at the end of the day, it boils down to, as I say, the diversity. I'm not only talking about from educational backgrounds, I'm talking about cultures, I'm talking about ethnicities, and most importantly, schools of thought.
We have over 130 alumni who have now gone on to work for the public sector, the private sector, nonprofit sector, and research sectors. SENS is built on a foundation of partnerships from the local to the global. And that means everything from working with our own local Saskatoon community to the partners that we have all across the globe. We strive to teach our students how to connect with communities, to understand different perspectives and different ways of knowing.
The biggest thing I like about studying at SENS is it incorporates that interdisciplinary approach, but it also really relies a lot on traditional knowledge of Aboriginal people. Being Aboriginal myself and hearing stories growing up, I just find that it's incredibly important that we preserve that knowledge and use it in our research. SaskPower is the primary operator of the dam that I'm looking at in my research, and they're also a big part of my funding, so I really thank them for that. Hopefully, I'll be able to inform them of any potential impacts that their operation may have on the macroinvertebrates and work with them to find ways to mitigate those impacts. Partnerships between SaskPower and the people of Cumberland House are incredibly important because we get both viewpoints. So we get SaskPower's viewpoint on things as well as traditional knowledge from the people of Cumberland House.
When we make connection with our partners, whether they're in industry or they're a community partner or they're in the public sector, that's where we find that real change begins to happen. Priorities for SENS going forward encompass 2 areas, one in predictive aquatic toxicology and another in renewable energy in remote northern and Indigenous communities. Our chair in predictive aquatic toxicology for Dr. Marcus Hecker aims to help improve water quality while also reducing the impact on testing on animals. Our chair in renewable energy and remote northern and Indigenous communities for Dr. Greg Peltzer aims to look at the potential for renewable energy in the province, in Canada, and across the Arctic, and how all communities can benefit from it. It's a real privilege to work in a school where you have such a diverse group of faculty as well as students. Every day you come in and get exposed to new ideas, new ways of thinking, and creative ideas that you wouldn't have on your own. We have already accomplished so much since 2007, and the future for SENS is very bright.